Hey everyone, Overkill's back with another video. Today we're taking a look at another McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat figure. This time it is the Mortal Kombat 11 Kabal. And this is another one I was excited to get. It came in the same time as Noob Saibot did through Amazon. So it was kind of like, heck yeah, I get a double review on these guys. So I was super excited about that. This, like the Noob Saibot, is one of the newest releases. And what we'll do is go ahead and take a look at the package. See, it's got Kabal here. Shows a picture of him here. On the opposite side, it just says Mortal Kombat 11. On the back, it shows the figure posed up. Pretty simplistic. 22 moving parts. Not much to see. And you can see inside the window package and everything. So we'll go ahead and rip this open and check it out. So the first thing out of the package is the cardboard sleeve I'll show you, and it does have the stand stuck to it. And I've not used any of the stands yet, don't really need them. But I just figured I'd show you. It does have Mortal Kombat on it. It's got the really cool dragon on this. Then we have Kabal himself. I want to take a close-up look first to let you see the mask really good. It's got pretty good detail on it. The hair, it comes down. It's about here. You can see it's got all the tubes and stuff. Some of the tubes, you know, they move around a little bit. But the detailing on the suit is really cool. You can see the different pieces here, and some of them are kind of loose just to give that feel. And then he's got the tethered clothing the farther down it goes. Knee pads got these really cool, looks like blades here. Same as on his hands. So it's really nice. I'm liking that. And the Kabal came with his trademark weapons, which is his hook blades. They're both the same, so I can show you one. And it's that same material they've been using, and it bends really easy. So it's real flimsy. I know it's kind of, you can see here, it's real flimsy. It's got the red handles, but it does have them both. Only thing missing would be maybe a place to kind of put them on his back. That would be pretty cool. But that's still, I mean, he can hold them, so that's the good part. It'd be nice if you had that and then like an alternate set of hands that are fists or something just for the fighting. As for the articulation and figure itself, he does have this pliable plastic in a couple different places. You can see it there on the shoulders. Kind of on the belt down to the skirt piece here. It allows for a little bit of movement. It does hinder the arms going up some. It does have an upper bicep cut and double jointed elbows though. Really good hand movement because it's on that ball peg. The head, not too good a movement because of this piece. So you can look back about that far. Down about so. And then the waist movement, I know it's going to hinder it some because of this hose setup, but I can look forward barely and go back a little bit better. And he does have the wiggle like all of them do. Split is more than you would think, considering. There is no upper thigh cut, but he has this cut here above the knee, and it does have double jointed knees as well. Calf cut is non-existent. Foot articulations like the others, it's just hindered a little bit by this piece. It's a little bit pliable, enough to allow a little bit of movement, but not a lot. But the toe articulation's there, and it's the same on the opposite side. So articulation wise, if you're a fan of this line, you know what you're getting. This is a pretty solid figure. I like the way that the colors blend in and stuff. There's not very much bleeding. There's a little bit of green here. So, I mean, it looks really good. They're overall painted well and sculpted well. So, I'll take that. The joints on this one and the stuff is a little bit looser compared to the other figures I had. But I guess that's a figure-to-figure case on that. But that being said, I want to go ahead and set him up on the 360 turnaround. Let you guys get kind of an overall look of him. And we'll go ahead and do our final thoughts. So here he is on the 360 turnaround. Now first thing I want to point out is I stand corrected. I did need to use a stand on this one. I could not get him to stand on this turnaround without falling over. Any kind of poses, little pieces on his shins leading down to his feet, made it really hard to get any kind of dynamic poses with the feet themselves so he could stand on his own. But as we're looking, you can see that the colors look really good, like I'd mentioned previously, and you get to see all the details within the chest and the hose and the sculpting within the belt and his clothes here, even up to the shoulders and back. Down in here you see the lines. It looks textured on his chest and arms and legs. So it looks like a real cloth, and that's a pretty cool thing. I'm not a big fan of the bowl cut hair here. Just looks a little wonky. I guess that's how he is, but this is the version of him based off of kind of like the undead version of Kabal when they brought him back. It's a really good thing that he had both of his weapons with him. I'm glad that they didn't cop out and just try to give one or whatever. I know I mentioned that on Noob Saibot. Noob Saibot mainly uses 2 on his fatalities, and I get that. Still would have been cool to have had it. The biggest issue with this line, though, is it needs alternate hands. You know, some of the figures you can get away with not worrying about alternate heads because, like this one, for example, and some of the ninjas, they don't really need it because you don't see their faces. But the alternate hands would really be a plus to it. Overall complaints, you know, I don't have any. I wish it had something, kind of system to hook his blades up on his back so you could fight him without using his weapons. But the rest of it's pretty good. The articulation works out good on this one. It's not stiff. It's actually a little bit loose in the legs, but not bad. And you get really good movability out of it, considering the only place it's hindered is in the upper arms, but you can work around it. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is a very solid figure in my opinion, and is another welcome addition to my Mortal Kombat collection that is starting to grow on me, even though I didn't think I would dive too far into this. So they keep hitting characters that they know they'll get me with. So between those and a couple of the Mortal Kombat spawns, they've got me a few times. But yeah, that's it. That's about all I can say about it, other than wishing they'd get a little bit better plastic to use for the weapons so they don't bend so easy. Once again, though, this was the McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat 11 Kabal. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I bid you farewell.